Here's exactly how you can build a demon back. What even is a demon back? Well, if you watch anime, there's a show called Baki, and one of the main characters is Yujiro Hanuma, and he is very well known for his demon back. Having a well-developed back will help you emulate this look, but I'm going to explain why you should even prioritize your back training. Your back is your biggest muscle group in your upper body. This means if you develop it properly, you'll be able to fill out your t-shirts way more than prioritizing training other muscle groups. The first thing people think about when trying to fill out their shirts is training their arms or training their chest. The thing is, if you properly develop your back, it's going to take the most space in your shirts, which is going to make your chest and arms look bigger. The second reason why you want a well-developed back is because other than shoulders, it's the main muscle group that gives you that V-taper. When it comes to training your back, there are two different types of back movements that you need to do. One is a vertical pulling movement, and the other is a horizontal pulling movement. Now, there are pullovers which can help with the development of your back, but you get 95% of your back gains from doing horizontal or vertical pulling. Now, the most important question is, what is the best way to train your back? My favorite vertical pulling movement is pull-ups. There's many reasons for this. One of them is accessibility. You don't need to rely on your trash lat pull down machine like I have in my gym. You just need a pull-up bar and you're good to go. Another reason is with pull-ups, you're able to progress on a micro level. For example, every week or every other week, you can add 1.25 kgs, 2.5 pounds onto a weighted belt and progress that way. But if you compare how you progress on lat pull downs, the difference in weight is probably 10, 20, 30 pounds. So it's going to be way harder to progress overall. I can honestly do a whole video on weighted pull-ups, and I probably will, on how to get stronger at them and why they're the best back exercise. Now, when it comes to horizontal pulling, the best movement by far is chest supported rows. The reason they're the best is one, it's way harder to cheat on them. Two, it completely focuses on your upper back and takes your lower back out of the equation. Now, if you compare this with something like barbell rows, you'll find that when people do barbell rows, a lot of the times they can't do as much weight as they want to because their lower back gets fatigued. And oftentimes, if you just look at the form of people who go heavier and heavier, they use a lot of body English to move the weight. This will lead you into being systemically fatigued, and what you really want is to be fatigued in the target muscle, which is your lats and your upper back. Now, I'm not going to tell you that you should never do barbell rows, but if you're about to do the exercise that I'm about to tell you next that adds thickness to your back, then there's absolutely no reason to. Now, the next movement isn't a horizontal or vertical pulling movement, and it gets debated on whether it's actually effective or not. But personally, when I integrated deadlifts into my routine, it definitely added thickness to my back. You also need some sort of exercise to target your spinal erectors, and for me, deadlifts are certainly the best for that. Now, if you add all three of these movements into your back routine, and week after week, month after month, and year after year, you're progressing with good form, you're guaranteed to build a demon back.